My name is Amy Starr Allen, and this is the Power Hour. It's Wednesday night. We do these trainings every Wednesday night, and we are going to be talking about a topic tonight that is really important if you're building a business on the internet. I'm in a company called the Home Business Academy, which is an amazing community of entrepreneurs that are building all types of different businesses who we come together every Monday night. We have a mastermind where we do marketing mastermind, and people are able to ask questions and so forth. And one of the questions that came up on Monday night was, how can I connect my website to my lead capture page? And so this is a very simple thing, but it's a really important skill to know how to do, because we want to be able to generate leads when we're taking the time to create content on our website or our blog, or even if we don't have a blog and we just have a website that has information about our company. If somebody comes and looks at our website, but we don't have a way to capture their contact information, we don't have any way to follow up with them or build our email list so that we can stay in touch with the people that are visiting our website. So this is a very important skill to understand. And tonight I'm going to talk about 5 different ways that you can generate leads from your website. Granted, there are, I'm sure, way more than 5 ways, but I'm just going to go over 5 tonight. And I'm also going to show you one of the things that you can do on your website is you can use graphic banners that are pleasing to the eye, and capture people's attention, that people can click on from your website, from your blog, or from your homepage of your website, or wherever you want to put them. And so we had a question about that on the mastermind, as well, as far as how to actually create the banners. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to create beautiful banners that you can use on your website, that'll, when people click on them, will take them through to your lead capture pages that, you can send people to whatever pages you want to send them to ask them to opt in and leave their name and email address so that you can stay in touch with them. So I'm going to show you how to do all of that. And before I start, I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to, this is going to be kind of a hands-on training where I'm going to share my screen. Before I do that, I just want to mention that in order to do what I'm going to be teaching you tonight, you need to have a lead capture software. You need to have a page builder where you can build these lead capture pages that I'm going to be using in my examples. And the one that I use that I absolutely love is called the HBA Funnel Builder. And I've been marketing online for about 16 years. And I've used a lot of different page builders and lead capture page builders over the years. And, there's a lot of them out there. I've never found one that I like as much as this one. There's, several reasons why. I mean, it has more features than any of the other ones I've ever used. It also costs way less, like significantly less than any of the other ones I've ever used as well. So it's, just so you know, it's $25 a month. And if you want to learn more about it, there is a link below this video that will take you over to a page where you can get like a full overview of this platform. If you're looking for a platform like this, you will need, if you're building a business online, you need to have a way to generate leads. And a lot of people try to do it with some type of like workaround, rinky-dink kind of stuff. I don't recommend doing that. I recommend getting like an actual page builder software like the one I'm going to be showing you tonight, because it will make your life so much easier. It'll save you so much time. Your pages will be so much more beautiful, and they'll convert better, because they're going to look more professional. And not to mention, with this one, you get to be part of an incredible community as well. And, we all help each other out, and come together on Mondays for our mastermind, and we have a Facebook group. And it's just, if you're just getting started, this is a great, even if you're not just getting started. I wasn't just getting started when I came here, but I love this community, and I love, love, love this page builder. So if that's something that you're interested in, even if you already have one and you want to check this one out, because it's only $25 a month, and chances are you're paying somewhere between $50 and $300 a month for yours, because that's kind of the going rate, depending, like the higher price ones, typically that price, like for $300 a month, is because you can build membership sites on them. But with ours, you can also build membership sites on it. So I'm not going to get into a full breakdown of what the HBA funnel builder has. I just wanted to mention that you're going to be seeing my screen. You're going to be seeing my funnel builder. If you're wondering what it is, what platform I'm using, that's what it is. And if you would like more information about it, there's a button below this video. And I'm an affiliate for the HBA funnel builder, as are some other people that are here tonight, and some other people that might not even be here tonight that may have sent you here. So I just want to clarify that if you do click the button and you do end up purchasing anything, the person who sent you here will get credit for that sale. Another good feature of the HBA funnel builder is it allows us to easily create these replicating pages, so that I can build a page and other people can put their affiliate link, token in the link, and then the button is coded to them. So that's all taken care of. So no worries there. If you're interested in learning more about this platform, click the button below. Wait till this training's over. Click the button below and you can go grab your amazing HBA funnel builder for only $25 a month. So that being said, I'm going to go through 5 different ways to generate leads from your blog tonight. I'm going to be showing my screen, and I'm going to be, it's hard for me to check the comments while I'm in the middle of a screen share tutorial, but after each one that I go through, I will come back and check the comments to see if anyone has any questions, so that I can answer the questions while we're on the same topic. So I'm going to share my screen in a second. Now I'm going to go check the comments. I'm glad I went back and checked the comments before I started sharing my screen, because before you guys couldn't hear me. So I want to make sure that I'm good to go now on my audio and everything is working. So let me go check that out. Okay. Okay, Norma, you're saying Jim is frozen. You will need to refresh your screen, because I think you must have had the old last week's up on the screen. Okay, everybody's saying we can hear you. So let me see. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Tim. Hey, Anthony. Hi, Norma. Bill. So good to see you guys. Eric. Awesome. All right. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and jump into 5 ways to generate leads from your website. So oh no. Let's see. Okay. Zoom will not be able to record the contents of your screen until it is quit. I don't know. Let's see if this works. All right. I'm going to share my screen, and then I'm going to ask you guys if you can see it. I'm going to go check the comments real quick, because again, I really apologize. I just got a new computer and some stuff hasn't been like transferred over like completely, I guess. Like I'm not, and I don't realize it until I go to do something. So let me just come over and check the comments real quick and make sure. Let me know, please, somebody, if somebody could let me know if you can see my screen. Please let me know. Okay, perfect. Okay, so, all right. So we are going to go through these 5 different ways. what you're seeing right here is a page that I just created inside of the HBA funnel builder for a webinar that I'm doing. So since this is a new thing and I don't have a banner for this up on my site yet or anything, I'm going to actually use this kind of as an example to show you, like, I'll actually do some of this stuff in real time. Let me kind of show you. So this is what the page looks like. This is a webinar that I'm doing, and you'll see, like, this is how I generate leads, right? So this is, again, this is just a page that I built inside of the HBA funnel builder, and I have lots of other pages that I've built inside of this funnel builder, and you're going to see some of them tonight because I have banners for them on my website and stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to my website. So if you have a website, I post on my blog a lot. So the first way that I'm going to show you how to generate leads from your website is from your blog post. So there's two different places that you can put, that you can connect your capture pages in your blog posts. The first one is going to be underneath, let me just pull up a blog post. So here's a blog post. So if you scroll down to the bottom of my blog post, you will see that I have here, I have a button and like a little banner here where I can click on this and it takes me to this lead capture page. Okay, so one way that you can generate leads from your website is to, at the end of your blog post, you can offer what's called a lead magnet. That is something that's relevant to whatever your blog post is about. So, you know, in my next blog post, instead of having the 30-minute workday here, I'm going to have a link for people to register for my upcoming webinar, because that's time sensitive and I want to make sure that people know about it. But for this blog post is about the 30-minute workday. It's which is a system that I use. If you do join the Home Business Academy, the 30-minute workday is a free system built by Nick Bramble that we get to use as members of the Home Business Academy. And so I interviewed Nick Bramble on one of these power hours and I made it into a blog post. And then at the bottom, I have Nick's book here with a link, like I just showed you, that goes to a capture page. And this is super, super, super simple to do. So before I show, I'm going to show you exactly how, I'm trying to think if I should show you how to do this and then go to the next one, or show you both of the ones in the blog at the same time. I guess maybe, yeah, I'll just show the second way to generate leads is in your blog post. So you can see that I have buttons. I added buttons. So this button, if someone clicks on it, again, is going to take them to a capture page. This is the capture page for the 30-minute workday system where they can put in their name and email address. So this is within my blog post, you know, and then at the bottom, I have the book. So they're two different capture pages, but they're both relevant to the content of my blog post. And so I'm linking to this capture page from within my blog post. The other way that you can do it, if you don't want to use buttons or in addition to buttons, is you can, you know, add a link to some text. And I'll show you how to do that as well. So what I would do here is I would just click edit post. Now, let me just say that I'm working in WordPress, right? My website is on WordPress. This is the most standard platform for websites and blogs. But if you're using something else, this is going to be a little bit different. And, you know, really tonight, for the sake of time, I don't have time to do like a full WordPress tutorial, right? I just want you to get the basic understanding of how easy this is to connect your capture pages from the HBA funnel builder or wherever your capture pages are to your website. So let me see. So I have these pages that were built inside of the HBA funnel builder. There's this one for the free book and this one for the free system. So my HBA funnel builder domain, I need to start out by saying this. Every page that we build inside of our funnel builder has its own domain name. So basically that means it has its own link. So you can put those links wherever you want on your website, and you can have links to as many different pages as you want on your website. So for this example, I'm showing you 2 different pages that are 2 different links. Now, for these pages, I'm using tracking. So just ignore the part at the end that says $T equals blog and $T equals blog 75. All right. My website, my root domain name for my funnel builder is starrallenstudios.com. So all of my pages that I build in this funnel builder are going to be starrallenstudios.com / and then whatever I named the page. So this one is starrallenstudios.com / info. This one is starrallenstudios.com / 30-minute workday. This one, oh, that's not. This is a preview, but without all this chaos after it, this is starrallenstudios.com / authentic 5-day workshop. So my point being that each page has its own link, right? So we can put these links wherever we want. And so if I scroll down to the bottom, you can see this is where in WordPress, you build everything in blocks. In the funnel builder, we also build everything in blocks. So if you're using the funnel builder, this should be somewhat familiar to you. So basically, I have a block down here that has this 30-minute workday book. It's basically an image, some text, and a button. What's cool about WordPress is you can, if you know, like I use this at the bottom of most of my blog posts. So I was able to save this as a reusable block so that I don't have to recreate it every time, and I can just easily add it. So I'm going to show you. So if I click here and say add block and I come down to reusable, you'll see 30-minute workday book. If I click on that, boom, it just puts it in and it's ready to go. So once you create a block like this, you can save it and make it into a reusable block, and then you never have to create it again, and you can just add it to the bottom of your blog post, the middle of your blog post, wherever you want it on your website, you can just add it. Because this is already on my, I've already got it right up here, so I don't want this here, so I'm going to remove it. But I want to show you how easy it is to create something like this at the bottom of your blog post. You would just click the plus button, and then this is basically going to give you options for what kind of block you want to create. So for what I do here at the bottom for mine, I do the media and text. And then basically it creates this box where your media is going to go here, your text is going to go here, and then I add a button. So for your media, you would just, you would add an image here. So I'll just grab something out of my media library to show you. So, all right, so let's say I'll make one with this banner that I just created today for my webinar, right? So if I wanted that here, and then I can put in my text, register for my free 5. This is not gonna, I'm not gonna leave this on my site. I'm just showing you. But like that, and then like if I want to add a button, I would just go like this, and I would click on buttons, and then I can say register here. And then you can mess with this, and like, there's all the stuff, like I can change the text color, I can change the background color, and you can put in custom colors. So I always put in custom colors so that the button matches my website. So you can do all of that in here. And then where the button's going to go, you would put the link right here. So I would basically come over here, grab this link, not the whole preview link, just that part of the link. Put it in here. And then I usually like it to open in a new tab. And you can adjust this however you want, like if you want the image to be smaller or whatever. And that's it. And then you would just, you know, you would save it, and then this would be a banner that would click through to my registration page, and I will make it look a lot nicer than this when I actually do it. Now, if I want to save it so that I can use it on in other places really easily once I'm done making it look nice, you just click add to reusable blocks, and it's going to ask you to name it. So like when I showed you how I did this one, like when I just came and added it in, I just clicked on reusable blocks and it said 30-minute workday book. That's what I named it. So I know that's what it is, and I can easily add it to the bottom and it will take people to that capture page. So I would just name this and save it. And then anytime I want to add a reusable block, I would just come to reusable and choose it. Like here's my 30-minute workday book. And I have some other ones that I've created. Here's another one that I created. So that's how easy it is to add it to the end of a blog post. And then up here, what I have is I have a video about the 30-minute workday. So I want to have the capture page for the 30-minute workday below the video. So all I did was create a button. And again, it's the same exact way that I did the button here. I just clicked the plus sign and I would just add a button, and then I would, I put in my text, I added my link, I changed the color, and that's it. And then I have a button that goes to that capture page. If I want to add it to text, let's see. So let's say it's here where it says 30-minute workday system. Let me grab that. Yeah, so this is the system, starislandstudios.com/info. So I would come over here and I would highlight 30-minute workday system, and I would just do a link and put that in. And I can make it open in a new tab, which I like to do. And that's it. Now I have a clickable link that takes people to that capture page. I'll leave that there, but I'm going to get rid of all this other stuff because I don't want all this here. All right, and then I would just click update. And when I preview it, you'll see I removed all the extra blocks at the bottom, but I'm just going to show you how why didn't it save that text? I mean that maybe because it's a preview. Let me see. Yeah, so here's where I added that. I highlighted the text. See how it's a clickable link now? When someone clicks on that, it takes them to this capture page. So I've got it there. I've got a button below my video that takes people to this capture page, and then at the bottom of my blog, and it takes people to this capture page. And again, for this particular blog post, I'm sending people to my 30-minute workday capture page because that's what this blog post is about and it's relevant. The 30-minute workday happens to be relevant, the system, for a lot of my content because I'm posting blog posts about different things that help people build a business online, and the 30-minute workday system can help people do that. I always have a link to the HBA funnel builder as well. This is not a capture page. This is just my affiliate link. If people need a funnel builder and they want to go buy it, they don't have to put in their name and email address. That just takes them to a place where they can buy it. But anyway, this is tip number 1. I guess it's tip number 1 and tip number 2. Number 1 being a banner under your blog, and tip number 2 being places within your blog post that you can add to generate leads. Now, it would be a complete shame to go through this and do this amazing interview. I mean, I have a podcast here, I have a video, I have all the stuff that I did. I have screenshots, I have text, to do all of this and not have a way for people to learn more about the 30-minute workday system and leave their contact information. I've generated a lot of leads from this blog post. So imagine if I didn't have all these links, I would be leaving all of those leads. You know, I wouldn't have any way to follow up with them and give them more information. So it's really important that when you take the time to create content, that you make sure that you can generate leads from it. All right, I'm going to go on to tip number 3, and then I'm going to show you guys how to create banners. But before I do, I just want to make sure that you can still hear me and see if there's any questions. Just got on and your screen is up. Yes, it's shared. Okay, perfect. Okay, so another way that you can generate leads from your website is up here in the navigation menu. These are all tabs. And these tabs, most of these tabs take people to different places on my website. Like if you click on blog, it takes you to my main blog page with all of my blog posts, right? If you click on podcast, it takes you to another page on my website that has all of my podcast episodes. However, if you click on Facebook group, it takes you over to my Facebook group where people can join the Facebook group. So you can just as easily add a link to a capture page to your tabs. And it's really, really, really easy. All right, so let me show you how to do that. So you would just come, you can either go to your dashboard and then go to menus, or in this little drop-down menu, see how it shows menus? I'm just going to click on menus. And then this is my main menu that's across the top of my site. So if I want to add something that's not a page on my site to my menu, these are all like pages of my site. And you can click on your different pages of your site and click add to menu, and it'll add the page to the menu like I just showed you. But if you want to add a custom link going to a capture page, you would just say, so like, let's say, I want to do one for my upcoming workshop. I can call it workshop, and then I can put in and click add to menu. All right, so it added that there. I'm going to click save menu. And now when I come to my website, see there's a tab that says workshop, and if you click on it, it takes you here to my funnel builder page. So do you see how easy that was? And then after my workshop's over, I can take this down, but it's just like one more place where people can, you know, find my workshop and easily register for my workshop, right? Okay. So that is let's see, that's the third one. And now I'm going to show you a couple different kinds of banners that you can use on your website and how to create them. Before I do, I'm just going to check the comments one more time because I told you I would do that after each section. All right, not seeing anything. So, all right, the next thing I'm going to do is show you. So on my blog, you will see this is what's called a sidebar. And all the way down the side of my bar, my sidebar on my blog, you're going to see banners. See these banners? These go to different lead capture pages. And if you click on any of my blog posts, you're going to see the same exact sidebar, right? So if you're on an actual blog post, you see these. And if you're on the page with all my blog posts, you see these. And what's cool about this, so if someone's reading this blog post and they're scrolling down, the whole time they're scrolling down, they're seeing this stuff. You know, it's changing as they scroll down. If they're on my regular blog page, same thing. If they're scrolling down to look for a certain post or see what posts I have, as they're scrolling down, they're seeing all my banners over here, right? So let me show you what these banners do. So, this one, this is a free guide. Again, a page I created in the HBA funnel builder where people can opt in to get 20 simple free offer ideas to generate leads online. Free system. This is my 30-minute workday system that I've already shown you. This is a Facebook group, so that link just goes to a Facebook group. And then this one is another page that I created in the HBA funnel builder to give away my free report to help people get more engagement on Facebook. So these are just graphic banners that I created using my favorite tool. And before I show you, I just want to make sure that I'm okay. So I use a tool. There's a lot of different ways that you can create banners. You can create banners in a Word document or Keynote or anywhere. There's a tool that I've been using for years that's my favorite. It's called PicMonkey. There's another one called Canva that a lot of people like. I just happen to like PicMonkey the most. And that's where I create all of my banners. And you'll notice if you look at my banners, they all have kind of a similar thing going on, right? This is not rocket science. They're kind of square or rectangular. I've got like an image on one side, a background color on the other side. Sometimes I'll have like a shape, and then I just have my text and a button. Some of them have a button, some don't, right? But it's all kind of the same general idea. This is just real simple stuff here. Like this is a white square with a picture on one side. It has this little circle that I added and a rectangle here with some text on it, right? So this is just simple stuff. But the other cool thing about PicMonkey is they have all these templates. So if you want to, if you don't want to start from scratch and just add your elements like I do, you can just use one of their templates and create something that looks really good really easily. So I'm going to show you how I do this in PicMonkey. And again, this is not the only tool to create images, but it's just one that I really like. So, and by the way, they have a free, you can use PicMonkey for free. I have an upgraded account. I think I pay like $5 a month or something. And I've been paying $5 a month for years and years and years. I've been using this tool, and it gets better and better all the time. And I've never, the price might be different now because I bought it a long time ago, but they've never made me pay more for all the features that I have. The price, you get grandfathered in at the price that you get it for or whatever. So I only pay $5 a month, and I literally use this for everything, right? So up here, I have like all the stuff that I've created. What's cool about this is like, I can easily, like if I click on something, I'm going to say edit a copy. What it'll do is it'll leave that other one back there in case I need to access it. It saves all this to the hub. It's called the hub in PicMonkey. So it's not taking up any bandwidth on my computer, any space on my computer. It's all just saved in here. So if I want to just keep it there for future use, I can. And then what I did is I clicked edit a copy. So then it brings up a copy. And then what I can do is I can easily make this into something else. Like I can change the text really easily. I can change the image. I can, I can change the colors and make it, like if I click on the color and let's say, I can come through here and change the color to whatever color I want. If I want to, I want to change it up and make it into like a completely different banner. And if you have your custom colors, you can put them in. All right, so this image is actually in the background. So if I wanted to like replace the image, let me show you what's cool too. So you can grab an image from your computer from the hub. So if you've saved an image to your PicMonkey hub, you can grab it from there. But what's really cool too is they have these stock photos. So you can come in. I always go to Unsplash because they have iStock photos that you can buy, but Unsplash is free. So like if there's like a certain, you can search by keyword. So like, let's say you wanted a picture of money, you could put money in there. And then like all these pictures of money would come up and I can click on whatever I want. I can click replace image and then it replaces my image with this one. And then I can, how to make money. So you can see it's like you can use your old banners because I kind of keep the same look and feel all over my website. So I don't like to reinvent the wheel. I don't need to come in and use a different template every time because I want everything to kind of feel the same. And this way, when I reuse my old stuff and just change it up, it's keeping the fonts the same. If I wanted to change the font, like, you'll see like this font is Oswald. But if I wanted to change this, there's a gazillion fonts in here. And you can also upload your own fonts. So I often purchase fonts or download free fonts from my favorite font website, which is called DaFont, where you can download free fonts. I can show you that if you like. But like, well, caps don't work for script fonts, by the way. So I don't recommend. If I wanted to use a script, I wouldn't want to use caps. So let's, anyway, you can change to whatever fonts you like. And then, see here where it says upload your fonts. So if you purchase a font from Creative Market or wherever you purchase your fonts from, or if you have downloaded fonts from DaFont or wherever, I hate this font. I got to get it off of here. You can also hit the undo button as many times as you want to get back to where you started. There. So anyway, you can upload your fonts really, really easily because when you purchase a font or you download a font from DaFont, I'll show you DaFont quick. This is my favorite place to come to look for free fonts because they're changing all the time. Like you'll see recently added fonts and there's new ones right here. And what's really cool is you can search by, like I like handwritten fonts a lot of the time. So I'll click on handwritten and it'll show me all these different fonts. And you can even put in like what text, like if you want to see like what your name will look like in a certain font, like you want to use it as like your main font on your site or whatever. You can type in your name and you can see what it looks like in all these different fonts. And then if you want it, you can just download it. This site, everything on the site is free. So if you download this, it's going to save it to your computer. And then inside of PicMonkey, when you're in your fonts, you can click upload your fonts and it'll just allow you to go grab the file that you just downloaded from to font, or if it's a font that you purchased, whatever, off of your computer, and you can upload it. So here, see where it says your fonts? These are some fonts that I've uploaded myself to PicMonkey. But that being said, PicMonkey has all of these fonts already available. So chances are, depending on what you're doing, you might never need any of your own fonts because they have so much stuff in here. You can do so much with these. So let's see. Yeah, so this is super simple. So now I just want to show you if you did want to, and it automatically saves stuff. Like I don't have to click save. See how it automatically saved it here? I love that about it too, because I don't have to worry about losing anything. It's just awesome. So the other thing that you can do, see how it has all these templates. If I click on see all templates, you can go down and you'll see there'll be in categories, and then you can click on these little arrows if you want to see more from that category. So we have featured, we have video templates, we have template sets, we have PicMonkey cares. I don't know exactly what that is. YouTube. So like you can create your, if you click on all, then it'll show you YouTube channel art, YouTube thumbnails. Like if you click on all, it's going to show you all these YouTube thumbnails. And then you can just pick one, you know, and it'll load it. And then you can change out the text for whatever your video is, download it, upload it to YouTube, and you're done. And again, like you can change out this background image, replace image. You can go to your stock photos or upload an image of yourself or whatever you want to do. And it'll just change it out, and then you can change your text and you can save it. So the templates are awesome because if you find something that you like, it's really, really easy. Now for banners for a website, we're not going to use YouTube, obviously, but I'm just kind of showing you that there are templates for everything. Instagram. So if you click on Instagram, you're going to see Instagram bingo, Instagram carousel ad, Instagram highlights, Instagram posts, which are basically square. So these are good to use for banners. Instagram questions, Instagram stories. So within each category, if you click on all, you're going to find a lot more. Like Facebook, you're going to find covers for your Facebook groups and all of that. Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Etsy, Snapchat. And just so you know, like these, just because it says LinkedIn doesn't mean you can't use this somewhere else. The reason that it's categorized as LinkedIn is because a lot of these platforms have specific dimensions that work best on their platform. And so, you know, so they automatically make the templates in those dimensions, but you could easily use, you know, any of the templates for LinkedIn. You could easily, you know, edit this and use it for Facebook, for your group. And if it's not the right dimensions, you can, you know, that's the other thing that's really cool is you can easily crop it. Like you can crop the whole canvas to whatever size you want it to be. So even if you find like a rectangular banner and you're wanting a square one for your website, like you can make it square. You can make it whatever size you want. So anyway, that's just a little tidbit on, you know, the templates. Just because it says LinkedIn doesn't mean you have to use it on LinkedIn. It's just based on dimensions, and they're just making it as easy as possible. So, you know, if you see like a Pinterest, you know, something on that's Pinterest that looks good to you and you want to use it as a banner on your website, you can. But let me show you what else they have here. So they have Etsy, Snapchat. They have all these banners, brand identity, business cards, business plan, calendars, cards, certificates, collages, cover letters, email, like so for the top of your emails, holiday and event, infographics, invitations, invoices, meal plans, memes, you know, like all these memes that you see all over the place. So, you know, they have these templates, but you can easily like put an image of whatever you want and change this text to be whatever. They just make it really easy to create whatever you want. So here's some that are online ads. So you can see, you know, depending on where you're placing an ad, some of these could be just banners like I have on my sidebar. You could easily have something like this, right? And these long ones, if you wanted a long banner on your website, or if you want to create one to use on someone else's website. Planners, postcards, posters. I use these posters a lot just because I don't know, I feel like they have good templates. And again, you can crop them to use for whatever. Like say I wanted to make a banner for my website, but I don't want it to be this big, but I want it to look something like this. All I have to do is come over here, crop, and just make it like the size that I want. Whoops. Apply, and now it's that size. And then like I can replace the image with something. Let's say I want to replace the image with something from my hub, and I can just find an image. And obviously that doesn't make sense because this is blocking it. So I'd have to like move stuff around. But it's really easy to do. So this is how you use PicMonkey, and it just makes it so easy to just so easily make these banners that you can put on your website. And then you would just click download right here and it would save it to your computer. All right, so once you have a banner, you can put it on your sidebar. So I'm going to show you, let's see, if I come over to my hub, I should have, so this is the banner that I recently created for my workshop, right? And I haven't put it on my website yet. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put it on my website and show you how. So when I'm on my website, I would just come to, now I'm going to show you how to do this and then I'm going to take it down because you see how I created that banner for Instagram actually. These banners are different. They're more rectangular than, I mean, this is rectangular, but it's like vertically rectangular, and the ones here are more horizontal rectangles. And I like to keep everything kind of consistent on my blog. So I would want to change the dimensions. Let me see if that's easy to do with this. I'll just do it. Since I'm editing a copy, I can do that and not have to worry. I'm going to have to edit like my dog's face off or something. But let's just say, and obviously I wouldn't use this because it looks really bad because I, you know, I clipped the circle off the top and stuff like that. I could actually, here, if I go undo, I could, you know, move everything. So that it doesn't look so bad. And then crop it. Crop canvas. All right, so now I'm going to come over to my blog, and if I come under widgets, you'll see my main sidebar here. And all those banners where it says grab the guide, free system, Facebook group, Facebook guide, these are the banners that I was showing you. All they are images that are clickable links. So I would just drag an image over to here, and you'll see on my website how like the title says like grab this guide, free system, Facebook group, Facebook guide. So that's what it means when it says title. I'll say free workshop, and then I'll add my image. I'll just use this one from the image gallery since it's here instead of uploading the one I just made. And oops, add to widget. And then I'd want to put my link in here. So I come over to here and get my link, paste it in, save. And now when I refresh, there it is. And as you can see, the dimensions aren't right. It doesn't match, right? So I'm not going to leave it there. I'm going to make a banner that's like custom. I'm going to make it the same dimensions. And anyway, and then if I click on this image, it takes me to this page. Easy, right? So you can create these banners for whatever capture pages you have and put them here, right? So, yep, so that's it. So I have one more to show you. That was number 4. I'm going to show you number 5, which is putting a banner on your home page. Before I do, I just want to check on you guys. All right, hopefully this is all working because all right, I'm not seeing any questions at all or comments. Can you guys let me know if you can still hear me and see my screen and if this is all making sense? That would be awesome. I'm worried. All right, well, I'm going to finish it up then. So if I come to my home page, I just added today, you'll see I have like different stuff that goes to different capture pages. So I just added this to my home page today. Super, super simple to do. It's that same graphic that I just showed you that I made in PicMonkey with some text and a button that again takes people to this capture page. So this is another way that you can do it. You can just add it to your home page. And this is also super simple to do. So if you click edit page, whatever page you want to put it on, I'm going to do it with my site right now. I use Elementor, but you might use Cornerstone. Elementor is kind of really common these days on WordPress sites. So your site might look like this. It might be a little bit different, but basically this is all blocks, very similar to the funnel builder. We have our widgets and stuff that we can drag over. So all I did was I created a section with 2 columns and I put a picture on one side and text on the other. And let me show you how easy this is. So I create my 2 sections, and then here I want to add an image. So I just drag the image, drag this image thing. And then when I click on it, click here, choose image. And then for my text, this is how easy it is. I can come over here and just like copy my text right off of my capture page so that it matches. And then over here, I'm going to add text editor, and then it needs a little bit of work, but for the most part, I would say it looks pretty good. Anyway, I don't want to take a lot of time to make this look perfect because I already did it up here, but I'm trying to find the thing to align it properly. I'm not seeing it, but anyway, you can drag your text in. Oh, I know why. I need to do it in here. Normally there's a thing to make it aligned. I don't know, something's going on with this. But anyway, you would put in your text, and then I also want to add a button. So I would grab a button. Where's the button? This is the time of night when I get really tired. And then I can say, register here. And I would put my link in here, and I would center it. And anyway, that's all you do. And then, you know, you would just make sure that this is linking to your capture page. I'm not going to do this. This is what it should look like. This is the one I just created earlier. You know, I made my button match and all of that. And then you just click update and it becomes part of your site. I'm not going to update because I don't want to use this, but I just wanted to show you how easy this is. Another way to do it would be, you could come into PicMonkey and create, rather than having this be two separate columns, you could create one image in PicMonkey. So for example, let's say I wanted like all this text, and I come into PicMonkey. So let's say I want to create, I'll just say create new blank canvas, and then I can just choose like whatever size. And again, the blank canvases are going to say Facebook group cover, Facebook event cover, based on the dimensions that those things are. But that doesn't mean that I couldn't use like a Facebook page cover for my dimensions for my banner that I want to use on here. So I could say like add text. Oops. What's cool about this too is like when you click on add text, you can, if you see like text here that you like, you can add it. But I don't know why it's being super finicky right now. I click add text. It's supposed to just give me a prompt to be able to type. It's not doing that. I feel like it copied something over and it's making it weird. All right, let me do this. There's just something weird going on. It's not normally like that. When I copied the text off of my capture page, it made it finicky. So let's say, here's a Facebook. So I created a banner. Let me show you this real quick too. I created a banner for my website that I showed you guys, that's on my website, this square one that takes people to my Facebook group. And then I basically use the same exact thing for my Facebook banner for the top of my Facebook group. And all I did was I made it different dimensions. So let's say I wanted this to be the banner for my homepage of my website or whatever. I could come grab this image. It's making it black and white because the other one was black and white. So that's no good. What I can do is I can go add image. And then I can just stick that in there. And then it's really easy to move stuff with this arrow. Like I can move it so that it goes behind other stuff. And obviously I'm not going to want this. And then I can put, you know, the text over here for, see if this works. It might not just because of the formatting or whatever, but let's see. So it brought the text over, and then I can adjust it and I can make it like I can make this into the text that's on the site or whatever. And then I can add a little button to the bottom of it. I can center this. And I don't want this to be pink, so I can make it white. And then I can just like make a little button for it. So I just go graphics, basic, and I'll grab like a rectangle. And then I will add some text that says register now. And I'm going to make it Oswald. I'm going to make it white. I'm going to make it way smaller. And I'm going to put it on there. And then like if I want to make this button match, there's this little eyedropper, so I can just like click on this and it'll make it match. Right? And then I have this graphic. So I can download this whole graphic. And then when I come over here, I can just make it one column and I can add an image. And then I can choose an image and I can upload that image from that I just downloaded. That's not it. I don't know where it went. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, I know where it is. It's probably right here. Here it is. So I just drag that in. insert media, and there it is. And then all I would do is I would make the image clickable. See where it says link, it says none. I would go custom URL and I would put in this link. Right there. I would click update. And then it's going to show up on my site. And then I have to remember to go and take it down because I don't actually want it there. So let's go see. So this was the messy one that I made before, but this is the image banner that I made in PicMonkey. So you can see, you know, and you can make the dimensions be whatever you want. So this isn't an actual button like this is a button on my website that's like separate. Like if you click up here, nothing happens, but this button is clickable. Here, the whole image is clickable. So if they click here, it works, but they could literally click anywhere on here and it would take them to the capture page because I made the whole image clickable. So that's just another way to do it. And then even another way that you can make a really quick banner that I do sometimes if it works. Like say I wanted to make this into a banner, I could come to my screen capture software, whatever you use for screen capture software, and literally like, you know, capture this and just use this as a clickable image wherever I wanted to. So that's another way to do it. This doesn't look very good, but some of your capture pages might be set up in a way where you could actually screenshot part of your capture page and use it as a banner. So that's just another idea. And there you have it. So let me check the comments and then I'm going to finish it up with great info, very timely. I'm in the process of finishing the setup of my website. Awesome. Wealth of information. Okay. Awesome. So, you know, what this as, you know, kind of like a bonus to keep in mind is that if you don't have a website on WordPress, it's totally fine. Like this funnel builder platform, it doesn't have, it's not like a blog, but you can do a lot of the stuff that I showed you. You can actually do inside of the funnel builder. You can create all kinds of pages. You can create a navigation menu with links to stuff, and you can link your pages together if you know, wanted to have a bunch of pages. Like it even has, like, let me show you this real quick. So when I come add a new step, which means, you know, I'm going to create a new page, you can see over here, it has all these, you know, capture pages, like all the ones that I've built. I've just used these templates in here to build. The 30-minute workday is in here. You can use that. But it also has, you can build membership sites, as I said, and you can put banners in your membership sites. I mean, you can use banners anywhere, but there's like, you can create a home page. You can create an about page. So you can create like a little website inside of this builder if you wanted to. Again, it's not a blog. So you're not going to have, it's not going to be set up like a blog. WordPress, that's what WordPress is known for. And who knows, these guys at the Home Business Academy are constantly adding stuff to this. So maybe someday there'll be a blog. Right now there's not, but you can do so many other things with this that I don't want you to feel discouraged if you don't have a website, because you can still use this platform to generate leads with the lead capture pages, but there's all this other stuff that you can do with it as well. All these other kinds of pages that you can create, you know, events, you can create a webinar just like I just did. You know, you can do all kinds of stuff so easily. And I know Jeff made fun of me last time because I had like 75 pages in here built in here. I probably have more now. And the reason is because it's so easy to build pages. Like it's really easy for me to just, promote a webinar or whatever I want to do. I mean, you can create video pages. Um, I have a bunch of different pages, including the one you're watching this on, that are just like a video on a page or a bunch of testimonials or whatever. So you can create all kinds of pages in here. So if you don't have a website, it's okay, because you can build whatever pages you want and link them together with a navigation bar across the top, just like I showed you on my website. So up here, these links, these are links. You can do this inside of the funnel builder. You can put a little header up here with links and then like have some different pages that you link together and however you want to do it. So I don't want you to be discouraged if you don't have, I need to go in and delete these extra ones. If you don't have a website, you can still apply a lot of the stuff that I taught you tonight, is my point. So that is all I have for you tonight. If you are a member of the Home Business Academy and you want to share this training with somebody, put your affiliate token at the end of the link at the top of the page. If you go to the Home Business Academy Facebook group and look for my post from today, there's a video there that'll show you exactly how to do that. And then you can share this training with whoever you want. And if somebody watches the training and ends up purchasing the funnel builder, you will get commission for that. And again, if you have just watched this training and you would like to purchase the funnel builder for yourself, just click the button below this video, and that will take you to a page where you will learn more about the funnel builder and have the opportunity to purchase it from the person who sent you to this page. So thank you so much for being here with me live tonight, you guys, and I will see you next time on the Power Hour. Bye.